Deep in the heart of the eucalyptus forest, there lived a clever and caring wombat named Wilma. Wilma was known for her strong paws that could dig the coziest burrows and for always being ready to help her neighbors. Her soft brown fur blended perfectly with the earthy ground, and her bright eyes sparkled with curiosity. Wilma's burrow was a marvel. It had winding tunnels and spacious rooms for storing roots and other tasty treats. She often invited her friends over to share stories and snacks. But despite her love for her cozy home, Wilma had a dream. She wanted to build the biggest and safest burrow in the entire forest so that all her friends could have a place to shelter if ever there was danger. One sunny morning, Wilma decided it was time to make her dream a reality. She packed a small pouch with some snacks and set off to find advice from her forest friends. First, she visited Kiki the kookaburra, who was perched on a high branch, laughing at the morning sun. "Good morning, Kiki," Wilma called up. "I want to build the biggest and safest burrow in the forest. Do you have any advice?" Kiki tilted her head. "You should build near strong trees. Their roots will help keep your tunnels from collapsing." "Great idea." "Thanks, Kiki," Wilma replied with a grin. Next, Wilma visited Trevor the turtle by the riverbank. "Trevor, I'm building a large burrow for everyone. Any tips?" she asked. Trevor, always slow and thoughtful, blinked and said, "Make sure there's a hidden entrance. If danger comes, it's good to have an escape route." Wilma nodded. "That's really smart. Thanks, Trevor." Wilma continued her journey, gathering more advice. Penny the platypus suggested adding water storage areas, and Lila the lizard recommended using smooth stones to strengthen the walls. With all these ideas buzzing in her mind, Wilma returned to her burrow to begin her grand project. For days, Wilma dug and shaped her tunnels. Kiki flew by to check on her progress and praised the sturdy roots reinforcing the ceilings. Trevor visited and helped Wilma plan a secret tunnel that twisted and turned until it opened behind a cluster of rocks. Penny helped Wilma collect water from the river to fill a small underground pond. Lila brought stones that Wilma used to line the main tunnel. However, as the days went by, Wilma began to feel overwhelmed. The project was much bigger than she had imagined. Her paws ached, and she worried she wouldn't finish in time to prepare for the rainy season. One evening, as Wilma rested outside her burrow, her friends gathered around her. "You've done so much, Wilma," said Kiki. "But you don't have to do it all alone." "That's right," added Trevor. "We're here to help. You're building this for all of us after all." Wilma's eyes filled with gratitude. "Thank you. I'd love your help." The next morning, everyone pitched in. Kiki and other birds brought branches to strengthen the entrance. Trevor and Penny worked on widening the tunnels. Lila and her lizard cousins placed stones along the walls, and Wilma focused on shaping the rooms and storage areas. Together they worked hard but happily, sharing laughter and stories as they went. The burrow grew larger and stronger each day. Finally, after a week of teamwork, the project was complete. Wilma stood at the entrance, gazing proudly at their creation. The burrow had wide tunnels, sturdy walls, a hidden escape route, and even a sparkling underground pond. "It's perfect," Penny cheered, splashing in the pond. "This will keep us all safe," Trevor said with a satisfied nod. "And it's all thanks to you, Wilma," Kiki added. "You brought us together." Wilma smiled warmly. "I couldn't have done it without all of you. This is our home now." That evening they celebrated with a feast of roots, berries, and fresh water. The forest echoed with the sounds of joy and friendship. From that day on, Wilma's burrow became a symbol of community and safety. Whenever the weather turned harsh or danger approached, animals knew they had a place to go. Wilma's dream had come true not just because of her digging skills, but because of the love and support of her friends. And as she lay in her cozy burrow that night, listening to the gentle sounds of the forest, Wilma felt happier than ever. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more bedtime stories. Thank you for listening, and sweet dreams.